for Will Romero. We made it. Keep it going for your host. Keep it going for all the comedians tonight. Thank you so much. It's a beautiful night for drinking and driving, I'm assuming, right? Something that I cannot do anymore. I stopped drinking the way I used to, relax. I did not hit rock bottom or anything like that, no. I hit a fucking stop sign, man. The thing is that I got out of the car and I started fighting with the stop sign. I was like Tony Montana. I was like, you had it coming, you fucking octagon. My neighbor got out of the house. He was like, is everything okay, William, brother? Mind you, he is from Afghanistan. That was a moment of reflection. I was like, wait a minute, this motherfucker is from Afghanistan and he's asking me if I'm okay. I had to stop drinking the way I used to. There's no follow-up to that one. My mother calls me the other day crying. She's like, Guillermo, that's my slave name. She's like, Guillermo, I voted for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Why are awful things happening in America? I'm like, Mom, awful things are happening because we live on an Indian burial ground, Mom. The ghosts are rising up, Mom. Didn't you ever watch 1980s movies, Mom? Poltergeist and Shining. And then I told her, have a great day, Mom. A little nervous. It's a crazy time to be alive, right? It's a crazy fucking time, right? You guys realize, you realize that right now, anybody could be fucking president of the United States. Anyone. I will elect Mike Tyson. I watched that video the other day. He still got it. That motherfucker could get shit done. That's what I'm trying to say. We elect Mike Tyson, we are gonna go from filibuster to earbuster. Can you imagine Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer wearing a fucking helmet? I'm lying to you people. I will elect Samuel L. Jackson. I just want to watch him debate and somebody talks over him. And that motherfucker pulls out a gun, like in Pulp Fiction. And he tells them, right? You read the Bible, motherfucker? There's a little passage I got memorized. Ezekiel 25:17. I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who try to poison and destroy my brothers, and you will know my name is Presidente de America. They have to get the Latinos to vote, right? Thank you. Back to my mom. My mom watches this thing called television. I didn't know this. They have a reality TV show in the television. It's called The News. You see that fucking thing? It's petrifying, man. Last year in the news, they were saying that lions and tigers are dying from COVID-19. Wait a minute. I thought it was curiosity that killed the fucking cat. I mean, that's important information for us here in New York, right? Because we have lions and tigers walking around everywhere, right? Granted, we have little cougars. Though. That's a different type of fucking animal, okay? But I mean, think about it. You take your family on a Sunday afternoon to Staten Island, nice place, right? And you happen to encounter yourself with a lion. And the lion looks at you directly in the fucking eyes. And they start making that beautiful sound they make. And they get closer and closer to you. Thanks to the fucking news, my first thought is, hey, are you vaccinated, Mr. Ryan? I don't want to die. Important information they're giving us. Speaking of vaccinations, everybody here got vaccinated? Okay. If you didn't, it makes no sense to me, okay? Think about it. The names, Johnson & Johnson. 2 names, 1 shot. Pfizer, 1 name, 4 shots. You know what? They should have called it Goya. If it's Goya, has to be good. Every Latino will have been vaccinated by now. Si es Goya, tiene que ser bueno. There is no follow-up to that one either. Back to the news. The more you listen to the fucking news, they keep saying America is divided. Wait a minute. 5 years ago, they were saying that we are very poor in mathematics. Now we know how to fucking divide. They lost the fucking narrative. We're not divided. Last year, I went to a Guns N' Roses concert. Yes, thank you. Every Latino there was dating an Irish woman. Latinos, we go crazy for 3 things. Cerveza, Irish women, and Guns N' fucking Roses. Okay? We love the Irish. The red hair, the freckles, the crucifix, the skinny pussy. We love it. We go crazy like the fucking tiger. That bitch is going down after the Guns N' Roses concert, okay? Watching all those couples made me realize one thing. Irish are the white Latinos. Think about it. Irish, Latino, Catholic. Irish, Latino, hate the English. As a matter of fact, everybody hates the fucking English, now that I think about it. But there is more. Think about it. Irish got St. Patrick's Day Parade. Latinos, we got Puerto Rican Day Parade. At the end of the night, somebody's gonna get into a fight. That's called equal opportunity. The Irish got the Black Irish. Latinos, we got the Dominicans. I will get killed for that joke in Brooklyn. The Irish got the leprechauns and the rainbows. Latinos, we sell them the drugs that are going to make them leprechauns and rainbows. And final rule, drinking. Latinos, we got Cinco de Mayo, quinceañeras, baby showers, abuela's funeral. The Irish got 5 o'clock everywhere. There's no follow-up to that one at all. I do comedy for 2 reasons only. One, I want to be famous enough to be in an episode of Narcos. Look at me. Reason number 2, I gotta be honest, I wanna fuck Nicki Minaj. If that don't happen, I will settle for Amy Schumer. Gotta follow your dreams, and then if you gotta compromise, right? Just sharing my darkest fantasies, people. Just sharing my darkest fucking fantasies. Now, I know my topics are a little off. I know. It's not my fault. I grew up with those savages and degenerates. I call them savages, degenerates. You guys may call them Jehovah's Witness. Biggest hypocrites that walk the face of the fucking planet. My grandfather's funeral, one of my relatives, psst, don't talk to Guillermo. He's been doing a lot of drugs. I jump in like the fucking Zorro, like, excuse me, I never did a lot of drugs. I did a lot of one drug. Because consistency is important in life, right? Nobody is more consistent than the fucking Jehovah's Witness. Every Sunday morning. Have you heard of the Word of God? Yeah, and? I prefer Tupac and Charles Bukowski. Thank you. You guys know what they do it every Sunday morning? Think about it. Friday, Saturday, you go out. have a few drinks. Hopefully you do a lot of one drug. Sunday morning you wake up naked to blood, feathers, and a Mexican midget. You go into the bathroom and you look at yourself in the mirror, you look back, and you start to have a moment of reflection again. And you're gonna start to break down and cry. And you're gonna end up in the fetal position in the fucking bathroom. You're gonna be hyperventilating. You don't wanna call your father because he's going to call you a faggot. And you say it, God, please, send me a sign. Have you heard of the Word of God? And you're like, yes, He listened to me. They get you when you're vulnerable. I just got fucking lightheaded from doing that. In conclusion, I don't like what's going on. Too much nostalgia. A lot of nostalgia in the country lately. I don't like it. It's not healthy. It's not healthy for nobody. Even the TV sucks. Television sucks. They brought a show called Cobra Kai. Have you guys watched Cobra Kai? Yeah. Faggots. It's okay. I don't like that show, man. Makes no sense. Cobra Kai is Power Rangers for men in a midlife fucking crisis. Okay? Grown-ass man punching and kicking. Fuck out of here. I don't like that show because the actor Pat Morita, Mr. Miyagi in the original movie, that motherfucker died from alcoholism. That means that things were not so balanced in his life. But I will play along. I will fucking play along when people tell me I miss the 80s, I miss the 90s, I miss life before the pandemic. I tell them my truth. I tell them, I miss a lap dance. I miss the fucking lap dance. And everybody got their own opinion about the fucking lap dance, right? The best lap dance is in New York, in Vegas. Bullshit. Best lap dance is when the stripper is crying. She just said, oh my God. Were you a stripper? And you see the mascara going down, right? And she's grinding against her will. And there is a song in the background from the past, right? Sweet Caroline, good times never been so good, so good. I feel inclined to fuck this white Latina. She's Irish, obviously. And you're sitting down like Tony Montana. And you tap her on the shoulder because you're waving $200. And you're like, hey, Mercedes, wanna make a few extra dollars? And she's like, yeah, I gotta pay the tuition. You tap her again. Let me ask you a question, Mercedes, before we continue. And you look at her for a moment straight in the fucking eyes like the lion. And you ask her, let me ask you something. Have you heard of the Word of God? And she says, yeah, but I prefer Charles Bukowski. And then you both go home and fuck and live happily ever after. Thank you so much. Don't let him fuck with you. Have a good night.
Give it up for Will Romero. We have our final act of the evening. Our headliner, who likes Kevin Hart. All right, well, this guy's been on Kevin